Hello, my name is Claudia Krogmeyer. I'm a PhD student at Purdue University, and today I will present to you our paper titled Evidence for a Relationship Between Self-Avatar Fixations and Perceived Avatar Similarity Within Low-Cost Virtual Reality Embodiment. In this study, we were motivated to explore potential interaction effects between the body and mirror using eye fixation data to more objectively explore this potential relationship. Our study aimed at exploring embodiment through two important factors, the body and the mirror, with the goal of informing best practices within low-cost embodiment VR setups. We used a 3x2 between groups design for a total of 6 conditions, as you can see here. We had 12 participants in each condition with a total of 72 participants. These participants were randomly assigned one of 3 body types, zombie, mannequin, or human, and one of 2 mirror conditions, either experiencing a mirror in a preliminary scene or seeing a painting in the preliminary scene with no mirror. Our low-cost motion tracking involved the Vive headset and controllers working to track the head and the arms, with 3 additional trackers attached to the feet and to the center of the back. In this study, we collected both eye fixations and self-reported data with our questionnaire. Here we have the human, mannequin, and zombie self-avatars used in the experiment. Participant self-avatars were randomly assigned and matched to their gender specified on the demographics questionnaire. In the experiment, we first provided a preliminary scene in which participants could view the self-avatar and explore its movements. In this scene, participants saw a mirror or a painting within the VR environment, as seen in these images. Next, participants experienced a secondary virtual scene in which they were asked to observe a multi-character scenario within an outdoor park environment. This scene consisted of the environmental characters who sat on benches, stood, or danced while the participant observed. Our questionnaire explored the following 4 concepts: body ownership, perceived similarity, plausibility illusion, and mutual awareness. We also examined eye fixation data by looking at fixation count, fixation length, and time to fixation. We developed 3 primary research hypotheses. Firstly, we expected to see an interaction effect between body and mirror factors concerning body ownership. Secondly, we thought self-avatar body type would influence participant responses in either fixations or self-reported variables towards environmental characters with the same body type. So we thought participants assigned a zombie self-avatar might look more at zombie environmental characters, for example. And lastly, we thought more fixations on the self-avatar would correlate with less perceived similarity with the self-avatar. To analyze our data, we used 2-way ANOVAs to explore main and interaction effects. Concerning our first hypothesis, we were not able to determine an interaction effect between body and mirror factors, nor main effects of body or mirror on body ownership. Therefore, this hypothesis was not supported. There are numerous reasons why we may not have seen a significant interaction effect, but here we present 3. First, because our virtual mirror was placed outside of the participant's parapersonal space, it's possible that the mirror did not elicit significantly higher body ownership in the mirror condition, as would normally be expected. Second, including a mirror in the virtual environment in which there are significant self-avatar flaws from our low-cost motion tracking might have been detrimental to the body ownership. Lastly, it's possible our measurements of embodiment were not sensitive enough to differences in sense of embodiment. Our lack of a disembodied condition, such as a body condition in which asynchronous visual motor feedback is provided, for example, might have contributed to the lack of differences between body types. Our hypothesis 2 stated that the body type would influence participant responses to environmental characters with the same body type. This hypothesis was partially supported, as we determined no differences in eye fixations, but differences in perceived similarity as well as plausibility. As seen in our box plots here, we determined that participants assigned a mannequin self-avatar reported significantly higher perceived similarity with the avatar and higher plausibility of the virtual environment than participants who were assigned the zombie self-avatars. Considering that zombie characters in VR have been shown to induce fear, it's possible that fear related to the zombie characters contributed to decreased believability. Previous research has suggested that users prefer to have attractive self-avatars, so it's also possible that the unattractive zombie self-avatar, with its ripped clothing and bloodstains, may have distracted from the experience. Our third research hypothesis proposed that more self-fixations would correlate with lower ratings of perceived self-avatar similarity. Our correlation results support this hypothesis, suggesting that as time spent looking at the self-avatar increased, perceived avatar similarity decreased, and vice versa. This is in line with previous research which determined that having an accurate depiction of the self-avatar was the most influential factor concerning plausibility of the virtual environment. Our results suggest that increased self-avatar fixations may be detrimental to believability of the avatar, but it is unclear if this would be the case for higher fidelity motion tracking systems. Numerous studies have evaluated the influence of environmental characters' eye fixations towards users, but to the best of our knowledge, less research has explored the eye fixations of the participant towards environmental characters or towards the self-avatar. Therefore, we think that exploring participant eye fixations in VR embodiment scenarios could be useful for the field. Please see our paper for more information about our results, limitations, and design guidelines we provide based on our findings and our methodology. Thank you for watching.